Hi, this is Jonathan Portman, Coldwell Banker Schmidt in Marathon, Florida, in the Florida Keys. Today, this video, I'm just going to talk about some advice for buyers that I think is good advice in general, and I think it applies pretty much in any market at any time, but it is even more important when we see a very quickly, fast-moving seller's market where you're going to have a lot of competition with other buyers. It's even more important in that context. And that basic advice is just to be prepared. What do I mean by that? First of all, I would say before you start spending time actually engaging a real estate agent and looking at property and going out, you need to do a few things ahead of time, depending on your situation, to make sure you're not wasting your time, because especially when a market's moving quickly, what can happen is you stumble on the perfect property, and maybe it's in your what you think your price range is, and you're not ready really to make an offer, and guess what? Other people are, so then you're probably going to miss out on it. So that's the situation you want to avoid, and that's why you want to be prepared, financially prepared, right? So that could mean a number of things, though. If you're a cash buyer, that means having proof of funds ready of some kind, whether that's a bank statement with certain things blacked out, or a letter from your bank saying that you have X amount of dollars in your bank account, or whatever you're comfortable with, some kind of proof that you've got the cash that you need to have. Obviously, you can tailor that to a specific property if you know what you're doing, but you could get something more generic ahead of time, or at least be in touch with whoever you need to be in touch with at your bank to get something quickly once you know. So you want to have that ready to go in one way or another. If you're not a cash buyer, it becomes even more important. Because you need to spend some time with whether it's a mortgage broker or a loan officer or somebody who can help you understand what you can afford with them and what their products are. And you really need that set up ahead of time, so that when you do find, well, so you know what you can be shopping for realistically, price-wise, which you may have a pretty good idea of, but they'll confirm that or not, and they'll give you a better idea of how much you need to have set aside and ready to go up front, because you're going to need money for closing costs, and you're going to have some kind of earnest money ahead of time. This is for cash buyers as well, to go along with the offer, or upon acceptance, or within 3 days of acceptance, whatever you end up writing. So you have to have some liquidity up front, and then you need to understand what you can actually afford. Getting pre-approved and getting that set up ahead of time will get you prepared to the level you need to be to make an offer quickly that a seller can take seriously, because you'll be probably competing with someone else who's done this. That's simple advice, but as simple as that is, it still catches people off guard all the time. It's a big purchase, a big decision. Sometimes people don't think they're gonna see or find something as quickly as they do, and then, it can be really disheartening to just not even have a chance at that point. So that's the main thing as a buyer. Be prepared. Once again, I'm Jonathan Portman. If you have any questions or would like to talk to me about any of this, you can go to my website, jonathanportman.com, send me an email, give me a call, leave me a message. If I don't answer, I will get back to you, and have a great day.